Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Ringo TV Reactions. We're back with another one. What we're going to talk about tonight is this dude named Nubreed. He pretty much went live right after I finished my live. You know how it go already. Anytime I do a video, he always copy the same video, do the same video. It's like what's the point of coming on YouTube to go to his platform if every time I do a video, he do the same exact video? It doesn't make any sense, but I'm trying to figure out, are you folks seeing this? Like, are you guys and ladies seeing the pattern? Like, every day I do a video, like he do the same video, like the same thing. But now with this video that he did, he was speaking in a coded message. He was basically misusing the death of this brother and his baby girl to attack me. And I need for you to pretty much peep game. You know what I mean? He was sneak dissing the whole time. First of all, let's cut to the chase. This dude basically said the reason why the 5-year-old girl died is because of her father. Are you fucking kidding me? So he took an innocent girl, an innocent baby girl, and basically said the reason why she died is because of her father. Now, in coded language, he's basically talking to me. And it's sort of like these subliminal messages that these demons operate. When you're a witch or a warlock, you can't help but be evil. You know. This man said that this brother, Lil Ronnie, basically his rap lyrics caused his own death because he was antagonizing the ops. What the fuck you talking about, antagonizing the ops? Where the hell this dude get this madness from? But it's madness because it's not really that he was antagonizing anyone. What he's subliminally saying is that Ringo TV is antagonizing Nubreed. When really, if you flip the table around, it is really Nubreed that is antagonizing Ringo TV. I mean, who the fuck comes on YouTube making damn near boxing promos talking about there's going to be a boxing match when I never agreed to no damn boxing match? This damn ninja talk about conflict resolution. Where in the Bible did it tell you if you got a problem with a brother, come on YouTube with a damn promo video talking about you want to fight? Give me a fade. Where is that in the Bible? We have a man that lost his life and his daughter, and this dumbass nigga is on YouTube acting like he really care about the situation. I call things out straight. You should be ashamed of yourself. If you got something to say to me, say it straight. Don't use somebody's death to speak in code, because I'm in these damn streets and I understand when somebody throwing shots. It's very easy for me to pretty much understand. You understand? Like, you sending coded message in your video like we dumb over here, like we can't see. You using this man's death by blaming him? You know what Nubreed said? He said that Lil Ronnie's death was street justice, street politics. That's what he said, y'all. Could you believe that? He said that Lil Ronnie getting killed and his daughter was street justice. How? Because everybody was saying that Ronnie don't even bother nobody. You know what Nubreed said? Oh, he may not have bothered anybody, but his music bothered millions of people. What kind of sense? What are you talking about? He was talking about how we need to ban trap music. What? What about your music? What about all the subliminal disses you have in your own music towards people? What about your words antagonizing people? This is what I mean about these damn hypocrites on social media. It's like this dude is on social media making threats, y'all. Like literally. And I set that order straight because I told this ninja, I said, look, you know where I live already, right? Let me make this very clear because he's speaking in code, but I speak straight. I told this ninja in my video that I did earlier in the day, if you know where I live, right? And you all about this catching fade, you all desperate for attention because you have some sort of problem. If you know where I live, right? Then you come to where I live so that you can be a threat, so that I can handle my business the legal way. Rather than being on this social media nonsense making threats all day. This nigga literally was in a video talking about, yeah, I want to beat up Ringo in front of his wife and kids. That's a threat. That's not a charity boxing event. That's a serious personal issue you got with a man. So once you start crossing those lines, ain't gonna be no charity event. It's real talk that I'm talking here. A man just lost his life with his daughter, and this dude's still playing. And everybody that watches damn videos ain't understanding that dude is a damn lunatic who's literally playing with fire but talking about conflict resolution when he's not even following the Bible because he don't serve God. I'm not the one out here talking about, oh, I want to have a boxing match with this dude. I want to fight this dude. You don't see me making any of these type of these comments. This dude disrespected my dead mother, bro. Call my dead mama a prostitute and said that she was prostituting her ass to buy crack. How the fuck you gonna say some shit like that on social media and think everything gonna be sweet? You tripping and you bugging out, and everybody that's watching you is putting batteries in your back because nobody's literally calling this thing out by saying, yo, fam, you know you wildin', right? You know you doing some nonsense that's not cool. But he up there talking about the story with this brother and his daughter that died as if though he really care. But he blamed the dude for the death. He blamed Lil Ronnie and said, oh, his lyrics in his song got him killed. And said that, oh, the reason why the daughter died is because of the curses of her father. Really? So what kind of subliminal message is that? Are you saying that one of my daughters are gonna die because of something that I said to you? Is that what you saying? See, I'm saying it straight. No sugarcoating, no nothing. All them damn threats, them subliminal, whatever you trying to throw, we dealing with that right now. Because you could talk in code to your audience because they stupid. I understand code. I understand all the subliminals. You know what I mean? I could read between the metaphors and the bars. You know what I mean? In other words, what he's saying is, hey, dude was talking crazy in his music, so they got him, and they took out his daughter, so yo, Ringo, you know, that can happen to you. That's basically what he's saying. Right? But yet, he claimed that he's a biblical Israelite and he followed the Most High Yah. He followed the Bible. But yet his heart is filled with death. Let's listen to some of these clips. Check this out, gang.
This moment's against the police. The police really didn't have nothing to do with the situation. This was street justice. This was street politics. Jody Breeze, thank you.
You heard what he just said? He said that the death of Lil Ronnie was street justice. How you gonna say that was street justice? You don't even know this dude. This man got gunned down with his daughter. You talking about it was street justice? Do you even know what the fuck you talking about, dog? Do you understand his family grieving? What do you mean street justice? You don't even know him. You don't even know how dog move. So far, everybody that been in the comments said that dude just focused on getting his money and he cool. So why you gonna say street justice? Like that's some sort of cool thing to say now. And notice in my video, I said blood sacrifice. This ninja put the same damn. Let me tell you something, fam. Check this out. Let me put the receipt up. Let me get that receipt. Because, you know, we don't play games of this, bro. Like, I got to show you the receipts because you ain't going to believe this thing, man. You're not going to believe it if I don't show the receipt. You're not going to believe it if I don't show the receipt, bro. So let me get this on the screen for you. Let me see. Okay, let me do this. Now watch this, gang. Watch this, right? Okay, so let me take a picture of that. And we're going to take a picture of this, right? I'm going to show you how the devil works. Because bruh man is something wrong with him. And I need for you to see this. And this is why he don't like me. Because I actually hold him accountable. And I'm very good at it. And I seem to be the only one he's concerned with. So let's break this thing down and make sense of this. Right? So here we go. That's receipt 1. And where's receipt 2? Where is it? Where'd it go? Okay. All right, check this out. Right? So we got this. Check this out. The video that he just did, that was the original title right there. Right? So what did he do? He changed the title right while he was streaming. Literally, cap, fam, no cap. This is the same video. Check it out. He added in blood sacrifice. You see that? He changed the title and add in a blood sacrifice because he saw the title on my video. Are y'all seeing that? He don't really care about the story. He only did it because he saw me doing it. And the way I broke down the story, I went into total details, break it all the way down. But throughout his video, he was throwing subliminals and a lot of sneak dissing and all sorts of stuff. Let's get to the tapes. Let's look at this, fam. I want to break this thing down for you.
Moments against the police. The police really didn't have nothing to do with the situation. This was street justice. This was street politics.
Wow.
Jody Breeze, thank you for the contributions as facts, Breed. He probably didn't bother anybody physically, but he bothered millions spiritually.
Do you see what he just did? He said he might have not bothered anybody physically, but he bothered everybody spiritually. That don't make no sense. Because if he didn't bother nobody physically, why would anybody want to take him out? You saying spiritually. How could he bother somebody spiritually if his songs and lyrics are not connected to the scriptures? You're not making no sense. You are talking to me. That's who you're talking to. That is who you're talking to. You're talking to me. Let's go.
And that's the message I'm trying to get out there to the people. I want you to understand the power of music.
It's not about music because he was trying to focus on music. But the video is not about music, and the man death is not about music. And if we're going to talk about music, then Nubreed's music is of the devil. Because if you listen to it, he be sneak dissing and throwing shots in all these songs trying to impress people, antagonizing people that he disagree with. So what exactly is his music doing spiritually to edify anyone? It's not doing anything but doing evil.
When those drums and that bass line hit and the rapper started talking about pulling out blickies, burners, pulling up on ops, you ain't gonna do nothing. You're not gonna pull up.
You see what he's saying? You're not gonna pull up. Remember I said, and keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, for the court, I'm a family man. I'm about my business, and that's that. This man is literally on social media having an ad campaign claiming that there's going to be some sort of boxing match between me and him. Basically taunting me, antagonizing me, mocking me. And then his audience is busy insulting me, saying you're a coward. Oh, he ain't pull up yet. He ain't trying to do the fight. He's a coward. And he keep doing this over and over. Then he does live streams where he's like, yeah, I want to beat him up in front of his wife and kids. I just want my fade. And then other people coming on his show talking about, yeah, I would fight him too. Yeah, I know where he live. Yeah, I'll do this to him. And yeah, somebody's going to get him. Well, what the fuck you think going to be going through my mind? So I'm basically telling you niggas, if any of y'all pull up anywhere near me, you going in a fucking box. How does that sound? Do you understand me? So now what he's doing is he's basically trying to twist these things around as if though I'm the one antagonizing him, when all I'm doing is standing my ground, protecting my house and my family. You know what I mean? So I'm just letting the record be known. Like, I'm out here just taking care of business. If you is interested in smoke and you're out here doing all this evil and plotting and all that other stuff, and you come around and you become some sort of threat to me or my family or kids, you going in a box. Do you understand that? That's not a threat. That's me telling you what's going to happen, right? Because you're the one antagonizing me. You're the one provoking me. You're the one who's making promo videos with AI, not me. You're the one who's salty because I hold you accountable. You understand? You're the one who disrespected my dead mother, disrespected my kids, disrespected my wife. Nobody disrespected your mother, dog. Nobody did that to you. But you felt that was cool. How is that helping with conflict resolution if you're disrespecting my mother that died of cancer? You're literally signing for things that you don't want, but you're too dumb to understand that. And your audience is dumb too, because they see the things you're doing and nobody's pulling you by the coattail saying, bro, like, why are you doing this? What the hell is wrong with you? You keep talking about this dude making videos. How will you know if you're not watching them? Obviously, you watch me every day. Every time I do a video, you do the same video. If I go live, you want to go live. Got to be the same topic that I do. You got to put the same title the same way. I'm just telling you what it is. Since everybody's talking about what they're going to do, I'm letting y'all know. I'm not with none of this online nonsense. If you have a problem with somebody, you go to them, which means you're putting me in a position now where legally I can handle my business so I don't go to prison for doing nothing stupid. See, I'm not weak. I'm not going to be led by my emotions and just say, okay, since dude disrespected my mom, I'm going to go pull up and start acting out and crash out. No, I'm not doing that. That's how you go to jail. But what I would do is stand my ground, protect my house, protect my family, and do what I got to do. That is the way I would do it. You see what I mean? And I'm just letting the record be known. All this other stuff talking about fight and this and that, you wasting your fucking time. And your audience got to be dumb because they should be able to pinpoint the temperature in the room and be like, bro, you don't see a man and his daughter just lost their damn life? And here you online sneak dissing this brother. You still with the damn dissing. Still talking shit. You know? Keep calling a man a coward every fucking minute. Oh, you a coward. You're scared of me. What is that? That's called antagonizing someone. You don't see me on YouTube saying, Nubreed is scared of me. Nubreed. You don't see me doing that because that's called taunting, antagonizing someone. You see that? Big difference. Listen at the tape.
Baseline hit and the rapper started talking about pulling out blickies, burners, pulling up on ops. You ain't gonna do nothing. You're not gonna pull up. You're not gonna crash out. You know, I'm gonna put you in the dirt if you ever pull up. And
you heard what he said? I'm gonna put you in the dirt if you ever pull up. Remember what I said? If you come to me and my family, I'm putting you in a box. You see how you see the sneak diss? Let me put it back about dirt. He wanted to say put it in a box. Let's go.
You're not gonna crash out. You know, I'm gonna put you in the dirt if you ever pull up and all of this kind of stuff. Then this the type of energy, they create an energy of death.
Now keep in mind, he's not talking about bruh man and his daughter that died. He's sneak dissing and talking directly to me in code.
They put death around them. Listen, when the guns come ablazing, anybody can lose it. Anybody can lose their lives.
You know what happened? He listened to my last video earlier and heard how I made everything very clear. Meaning, when he's online talking about fade, nobody's listening to all that dumb shit. Nobody cares about that. All that macho, tough guy stuff on the internet, I don't care about none of that nonsense. I made it very clear to you. You cross that line, it's going to be a problem. All that internet showboating, macho man nonsense, I'm not with none of that stuff. You playing with fire. So now he's here trying to flex a little bit.
Some of these people think they're the only ones that got guns.
Listen.
And those be the same people who get caught lacking.
Now, what does that have to do with this brother's death? What does that have to do with that man and his daughter dying? About some people think they're the only one with guns. What does that have to do with anything? Come on now. What does that have to do with that man's death? Listen to what he said, because he's speaking in code.
Their lives. Some of these people think they're the only ones that got guns, and those be the same people who get caught lacking. People who think they're the only ones who got guns.
You hear his frustration?
Those would be the people that's out here lacking, out here underestimating their ops.
Their ops, you hear it?
Out here putting themselves in bad situations. Imagine you vacuuming your car and all of a sudden, one of the guys that you called out on record.
Notice one of the guys you called out. When did rapper Lil Ronnie call anybody out? He never called anybody out. Throughout Nubreed's live stream, he was lying on this brother, disrespecting this man's daughter's death too. He said that in his rap song, he was calling out the ops. No, he was not. He was just rapping. He wasn't calling nobody out. You twisted the man's lyrics into something he never did.
Saying he ain't gonna pull up. All of a sudden, that guy that you did not believe was gonna pull up.
You hear the coded message? In other words, oh, Ringo think I'm not gonna pull up at his crib? You think I'm not gonna pull up? Well, I'm gonna try to pull up secretly. Listen to what he said.
Guy that you did not believe was gonna pull up. You did not believe he was capable. But that man, he was insulted more than you know.
He was insulted more than you know. What does insulted more than you know have to do with Lil Ronnie? What does that have to do with Lil Ronnie? He's sneak dissing, speaking in code. This is what happens when you're a warlock and you got the devil in you. There's so much evil in your heart. No matter what you do, you're going to always continue to speak evil. I don't know why anybody listen to this dude. This dude is a damn demon.
And there he goes. It all happens that quick.
You see?
It all happens that quick, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I say it's not a game. This is why we promote guns down, gloves up.
Notice gloves down, guns down, gloves up. Now, why is he talking about boxing? Because he's talking directly to me. What does guns down, gloves up have to do with anything? That have nothing to do with this father and daughter that was killed. He's misusing the death of Lil Ronnie and his beloved daughter to sneak diss me. You see how that works? It takes real talent to be able to pinpoint the coded messages and break them down for you. Listen to what he said next.
We promote guns down, gloves up. Guns down, gloves up. This is why we promote that in our community, to be a positive example, man. To be a positive example of how to handle conflict resolution without the loss of life.
To handle conflict resolution, you're supposed to follow the Bible, dumbass. That's how you handle conflict resolution. Do you understand? You handle conflict resolution when you follow what the Bible say. Nubreed don't know how to follow the Bible because he don't follow it. Where in the Bible did it say if you have an issue with a brother, you got to fight him? You got to disrespect his dead mother. You got to disrespect his kids. You got to call his mother a hoe. That's how you resolve your conflict. Where in the Bible did it say to do that? Right? You got to know how to read between the lines when a man talks so you can see what he's saying. That's why I make these videos so everything is on tape so that we can know who's who and the evil intent. Well, all I'm doing is building a paper trail. This is a paper trail. I don't know if y'all realize this, but this is a paper trail. A paper trail of intent. What is their intent? Because if you can prove that intent, that shows where they're coming from. Let's get back to that tape. Let's go.
A positive example of how to handle conflict resolution without the loss of life, because there's too many people dying out here.
So basically, he want to kill someone. Basically, what Nubreed is saying, he would love to kill somebody. That's basically what he's saying. But yet, he's using a video of a man that lost his life and his daughter in cold blood, and he's using that not because he's talking about a story to bring awareness to the viewers, but so that he can speak in a coded message at me. And this is supposed to be a man that claimed he followed God and followed the Bible. His eyes, heart, voice is all evil. You can hear the death in him. Pure evil.
And now we see even children are dying. This man's daughter died in this situation. This man's daughter lost her life. He lost his life. This moment's against the police. It all happens that quick, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen.
That's why I say it's not a game. This is why we promote guns down, gloves up. Guns down, gloves up. This is why we promote that in our community, to be a positive example, man.
How are you being a positive example? Guns down, gloves up. That's a positive example. How is that a positive example? So let me get this straight. The way we handle conflict resolution, because you're the one with the conflict and you don't have no resolution. You're supposed to follow what the Bible says. That's how you handle your conflict. But you're not following the Bible because you're in the flesh. You're not following the Most High. You're following the devil. The devil got control over your soul. And you don't realize the errors of your way. You understand? Again, let me pull out the receipts. Now check this out, gang. Let me pull out these receipts because I got to make sure that these receipts are in the court of public opinion for this paper trail that I have. Let me get this receipt. So y'all know the story of the whole moving process to where I'm at. Well, Nubreed sent me a message basically admitting that he's at fault, that he didn't want no YouTube drama and all this other stuff. Let's listen to that, the tape. Let's get that for the court. Let's get that. Hold on.
Yo, what up, bro?
Let me get this. Here we go.
Yo, what up, bro? Hey, look, man. I'm attempting to call you as a brother and basically admitting what my fault is in a situation. I don't mind if you play this publicly because pretty much, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to put my videos on private. I went over the voice memos, and there was one memo in particular that I pretty much misunderstood. And when I was in your front yard saying, yo, you know, I know you said you was going to give me something, you know, you can do that later. I didn't say that because I was trying to shake you down. I actually misunderstood one of the voice memos. And I thought what you said in the voice memo was like, yo, you know, I'm going to give you X, Y, and Z. And that wasn't the case. And so that's where the misunderstanding came in. And, you know, I'm man enough to admit that I didn't follow through with procedure as far as listening to all of the voice memos. I only listened to the first few, and then I was offended. And sometimes when offense comes in, you know, Satan can come in. Everything goes sideways from there. And at the end of the day, I got fear of the Most High. And since this fallout, or whatever the case may be, I've had a sense of restlessness because I don't feel completely peaceful and right in my spirit. Although, you know, some of the things that I heard in the voice memos, I'm in strong disagreement with, and I feel like they're assumptions and accusations. And I didn't really know where they were coming from. But at the same time, I still respect the fact that if you feel some type of way, you're willing to say it. So, but a lot of things was untrue. You know, there was a real exhausting moment, and I'm not saying you didn't put in the work just as well as we put in work. But, you know, it wasn't that no cold shoulder type of stuff. It was just that we were just trying to get it done to get some rest. You know what I'm saying? And that whole listening to all those series of voice memos is like you just thought the worst. And it was just that we were exhausted. And I'm sure you were exhausted as well. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm not with the online YouTube stuff. And I'm not trying to have YouTube beef. And a part of me also feels.
And that's the end of that message. That message was sent August 3rd, 2024. You see that? After he did all the drama and all that mess and everything came out, he tried to come privately with this message admitting that he was the one that was at fault. And rather than him stand on his word, he decided to go back on social media and air things out because I was the one that went to him privately to pretty much hash out all the drama. And everybody knows that. But he went online and started airing out my DM messages that I sent to him privately to talk man to man behind the scenes. Instead, he went into public and aired out all my messages, the private messages that's supposed to be for him to respond to. And he was mocking my messages and basically blaming me and made the viewers believe that I owed him money. But in that audio tape that you heard right there, he admit the misunderstanding was on his end, not mine. So this dude is still hurting because his pride and his ego was hurt because the truth came out. And this ain't the first time I posted. All of you in the chat, this is your first time hearing this. I've been shared this. You ain't watching the videos. That's the problem. I shared this audio probably like 7 times already in different videos. Y'all just not here. Y'all not paying attention. But my point is, he's at fault and he don't want to be accountable. Not only that, he disrespected brainwaves. He disrespected Rollo. And everybody tried to hold him accountable. But the man's still crying and playing the victim. And he do dirt and then he hide his hands. You understand? And then when he's ready, he's sneak dissing you through videos. And if you don't understand how sneak dissing work, they're talking about you, but they don't say your name. But they're speaking in code. And only you know what's going on. Or, matter of fact, it's not just the person he's talking to. If you a person that understand coded message, you could, because somebody was in his live chat, and I don't recall the person's name. I think I took a screenshot. Let me see, because I always gather receipts. Let me see. I believe I took a screenshot. Let me see if I can look this up. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find this. Think I have it. Let me see. If I don't have it here, then it's probably up here somewhere. Could be here. Let me try this. Yeah, I don't see it. Because there was somebody in his chat. And basically what the person said was, the person you're talking about is not here in this chat. Which means somebody in his chat was peeping game. They knew what he was doing. You know what I mean? Somebody was in his live chat listening, and it was like, the person you're talking about is not here. In other words, why are you talking about this dude and you know he not here right now? You see? And that's nasty work, because it's like you using Lil Ronnie's death with his daughter. They don't deserve that. You using their death to speak ill will, and then you acting like you repping God.
To be a positive example of how to handle conflict resolution without the loss of life, because there's too many people dying out here. And now we see even children are dying. This man's daughter died in this situation.
As if he really cares. He don't care, because murder is in his heart. Listen to what he say next. Watch this, guys.
This man's daughter lost her life. He lost his life. Because people always trying to tell somebody to pull up with the switch.
You see what he just said? Because people always trying to tell somebody to pull up with the switch. When did Ronnie tell anybody to pull up with anything? Ronnie never said that. So why are we talking about something else? Who is he talking to? This is what happens when a man is preoccupied with demonic thoughts.
And you don't know who crazy out here. You don't know who really out there like that.
You see?
There's some people out here who really got some issues.
Yeah, you got issues because you haven't repented of your sins. You got serious issues. And it's like the more you talk, the more I hold you accountable, because God is dealing with you. God is dealing with you. So you need to repent. Look at how you're speaking. Death is all over you. Listen to what you said. You're basically saying that you are mentally disturbed. A loose cannon. It's basically what you're saying. Listen.
There's some people out here who really got some issues, and they don't care who gets hit.
They don't care who get hit. So what he's basically saying is he got issues, and he don't mind killing Ringo and his family. He don't mind who get hit. That's basically what he's saying right there, y'all. Are y'all seeing how that go? And you folks be in these live chats entertaining this type of nonsense when this dude is mentally sick. Listen to what he said, because none of that he said right there have anything to do with Lil Ronnie's death. It has nothing to do with it. Listen to the coded message.
You don't know who crazy out here. You don't know who really out there like that. There's some people out here who really got some issues, and they don't care who gets hit.
Wow.
Thank you for the support, brother. Says the music is in the thermostat of society. We have to stop listening to it for these things to stop happening. Listen to rappers that rap Yah.
Now his audience is dumb. They don't even understand what's going on. They super chatting him money, telling him we need to listen to rappers that rap about the Most High. When this man all day long talk about run me my fade, run me my fade, run me my fade. Let's put on the gloves. Let's get into the ring. You scared. You a coward. You a coward. Where is that in the Bible? How is that solving conflict resolution? How is that? Because whether you have a fight or not, you still an enemy. Ain't nothing changing. So what exactly are you trying to solve? Nothing. And this is my point. This is what happens when a man don't follow the Most High and he's in his flesh. He's in his flesh. He's not in the spirit. The spirit of Yah is not in that man.
Absolutely. I agree. I definitely agree. Hold on. For some reason, it's not. All right, let's go.
Them just behind the crime tape, which did not sit well with some who said they are family members of the victims. But I did hear one officer explain to them that they are just being extra careful because they really had no idea if they could be around, the suspect could actually be somewhere in this large crowd throughout the day. We have, like I said, been trying to get Forest Hill Police to respond to some of our questions. This is the fourth murder in just a couple of days here in the city. We have not received word from police, only saying that a press conference that may or may not.
Yes, that's his baby crying. Remember the last time I did a stream and I was like, it's like they just let the baby cry all day? That's his baby crying. He's inside of the garage. And he's live streaming, the baby's crying, and nobody's tending to the child.
Have happened out here, they said, is no longer going to be taking place. They will be releasing a statement within the hour. So we will definitely be pressing them for answers.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another senseless crime. Hey, we got to change the message.
How could you say we got to change the message, hypocrite, when you was on a live stream with a bunch of other ninjas talking grimy and greasy about me? What are you talking about? You have another channel on YouTube where you talk and do your evil, where your tongue is speaking nothing but evil, where you crash out and do wickedness. And yet you over here acting like you righteous, like you speaking for God. It's sick. It don't make no sense. It makes absolutely no sense, y'all. No sense whatsoever. This man listens to me every day. He watches me every day. He studies everything I do every day. It's like, in order for him to be a content creator, he have to watch everything I do. If I wear a certain type of clothes, he want to wear the same type of clothes. If I go get some property, he get the same thing. If I go get a car, he go in debt. He got to get a car. If I go buy furniture, he got to buy the same furniture. If I talk about Angie Stone, he got to talk about Angie Stone. If I talk about Gene Hackman, he got to talk about Gene Hackman. If I talk about Lil Ronnie, he got to talk about Lil Ronnie. The man follows me. He's watching me right now. He's literally watching me right now. You know? And it's sick. Yeah, I heard some of his followers was threatening brainwaves too. Even brainwaves is being threatened by Nubreed and his cult following. Literally death threats. That's what he's doing. He's supposed to be a man of Yah. That man is not no man of Yah. I don't trust him. I don't trust nothing about this guy. The man is sick. And he watches me too much. You would think that this man would say, hey, I'm not even watching you no more. I'm just going to focus on what I got to do. I'm never watching another one of your videos again. But the reason why he keep talking is because he stays watching. He stays watching because he's in competitive jealousy. He cannot live without my energy. My energy causes him to stay relevant. So what he's trying to do is feed off of my energy. That's what he do. So anything I talk about, he talk about. That's why when I switch up my content, and let's say I'm talking about Steven Twitch Boss, he can't talk about that stuff. So he gets frustrated because it's like, damn, Ringo is so good at that. I can't really do that. I'm not knowledgeable in that. So you can't keep up with the content. But if I talk about stories that are relevant, he jump on board. Ladies and gentlemen, literally right after I ended my live stream with Lil Ronnie, I'm talking about as soon as I ended the stream, this ninja went live immediately. Immediately, like clockwork. Just like with the Angie Stone situation. Same thing. And I'm sure a lot of you out there are peeping this. Y'all got to call it out when y'all see it. Like literally, like when y'all see stuff like that, you got to call it out. Like, bro, you just finished watching Ringo, right? Because he just finished and now you just started up a live. Bros, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing, man? So I wanted you to see these coded messages so you can see the reality of how the devil works. This man don't serve God. In order for you to solve conflict resolution, you have to study the Bible and follow what the Messiah taught in the Bible. The Messiah did not teach in the Bible that if you got issues with a brother, you got to get into the ring and put on some gloves and beat each other up. Because what he don't understand is that this is not some charity event. You understand? You've done too much evil. Like you're done. Like your actions are so bad. it's not a fun day. It's not going to be a nice situation. So why do you keep provoking a fight if you are a man of God? And then when a person don't respond, you want to say, oh, he's scared of me. He's a coward. He's a this. He's a that. And then all your audience keeps saying the same thing. Like, what is that supposed to do? Make me jump on board? No. That's not going to make me do anything. I already done made it very clear. If a man has a problem and he knows where that man live, then all he got to do is just go to that man and exhibit any form of violence. Make sure that that intent to harm is there. That way, all of the legalities are in place and I can execute judgment and do what I need to do to make sure that I'm within the rights of the law. But I'm not going to play this little online game where you're entertaining a bunch of niggas that really don't give a fuck about neither of us. They just want to see somebody die. And just like you have this brother here that died with his daughter, a hating ass ninja took him out because he ain't do nothing to nobody. And Nubreed don't even know who that rapper is, to be honest with you. He don't have no clue who that rapper is. I promise you. Nubreed don't know who that rapper is. Now, if you watch my live, didn't I tell you guys I don't know who that rapper is? I told you. I said, I don't know who he is. I never heard of him before. Because I'm not going to act like I know somebody. But Nubreed was acting like he know him. He was like, yeah, based on his lyrics, that's the reason why he died is because he was antagonizing his ops. And basically, he blamed the daughter death on the father by saying the father's sins caused her to die. Really? So every child that died in a car accident, I guess their parents' sins caused them to die, right? I guess that family that got crushed in that white vehicle, the 9 people that was in the car, I guess they all died because of somebody's sins, right? How could you say that when people are grieving and mourning the loss of a child and the father? You know? It's evil. It's wrong. You don't supposed to use somebody's death to throw shade and attack someone else. It's wicked. It's wickedness. Where is your godly character? You have none. You're no example of Christ. None whatsoever. You understand? I was watching another video by another cat, and it's crazy how these videos pop up. But I guess somebody had made a video a while back. This was when Nubreed said that he's building a community and how he's not going to, I guess it's not about religion at the community, right? The dude that was doing the video said that Nubreed pretty much verbally said that he wished that some cops had killed other brothers that's in the truth. I guess something happened, something went down with some brothers from some camp or something along them lines, and Nubreed said that he wished that the cops would have killed them. Like, what? Like, why would you say that? I didn't even watch that dude's video completely, but I'm like, damn, why would you say that? Why would you wish that the cops would take them out? And that's crazy. Let me block this person named Rec. Obviously, you're slow. Talking about you talking like Nubreed killed him. Obviously, you slow. Because nobody said that Nubreed did anything. This just prove that a lot of people are slow. They're listening, but they're slow. They're not paying attention. I've been on now 45 minutes. Almost 49 minutes. A damn clown comes in here talking about you talking like Nubreed killed him. Obviously, you're not paying attention in class because nobody said anything about that. Nubreed is using that person's death to throw subliminal shots and messages and coded words at me. And I can see it. That's why I make the videos, to build the paper trail. So I can make the paper trail to see the intent. Meaning the intent to harm, the intent from him to kill is in his videos. Do you understand that? But he's doing it in coded messages. Any man that would go live and have other men on a panel and say, man, I just really want to beat Ringo up in front of his wife and kids. That's a threat. So at that point, all bets off the table. Because once you say that, there's no coming back from that. That's not a charity fight. That's a man that have evil intent in his heart. There's something in his heart. It's very evil. It's sick. You understand? The person looks sick. You ever see a person that just look like a weirdo and you just don't know what they're up to? That's how he is. But he hides behind, I'm an Israelite and quoting scriptures. That's why I do my content. To hold the devil accountable so that the people and the viewers can see clearly what's going on. Who killed Lil Ronnie? A hating ass ninja who was jealous of him because he was getting money. He was a family man, a boss, doing what he had to do. And because of jealous and envy, they couldn't stand seeing that man live. So they killed him. Just like a lot of these ninjas on social media, including Nubreed, have evil, hate, and jealousy for people like me. Because I'm blessed. And that's the truth. You understand? So, that being said, hope you enjoyed the stream. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell for more. All you folks that love viewing all this content and you're entertained on that man's platform when he's talking crap, shame on you. Because when I bring these videos, it's to bring awareness of what's going on so people can understand. You out here instigating nonsense, you need to go talk to that man. Because I'm going to protect my house and what's mine. I'm not playing with nobody. Right? So, that being said, we're going to get up on out of here. I'll catch you in the next videos. And that's all it is, fam. We're just going to keep them videos coming. If he don't like the videos, he don't got to watch. This is YouTube. I do content. If that man is not interested in my content, he don't supposed to be watching my content. But he's watching every day. Every single time I do a video, he's listening. Obviously, he's obsessed with me. Because if he's not watching me, how would he know what I'm talking about? How could a man know what I'm talking about if he's busy? It's because he's invested in what I got to say. Simple as that. And because he can't refute what I say, he ignores the truth, move the goalposts, and start gaslighting the people. Think about that audio clip that I played from the cell phone, the voicemail, where he admitted that he's the problem. He's the one that had the misunderstanding. Do you see him addressing that? Do you see him talking about that? No. Because he hides it from his viewers. Just like a lot of you never heard me play that tape. I've been playing that tape. The problem is people don't get past 10 minutes when they watch these live streams. You might be here right now, but the average viewer only watch for about 7 to 8 minutes and then they leave. So the truth you never really got to hear. You know? So we're going to get up on out of here, keep you posted with more content. We're going to keep bringing this truth. We're going to continue to expose the devil and do what we got to do. I don't care how you feel. You know what I mean? The truth is the truth. If you got that much evil in your heart, you got the heart of Cain, the heart of a devil. And you need God in your life because he's the only one that can help you overcome your demons because you have the devil inside of you. When you talk about conflict resolution, there are hundreds of Bible scriptures that can teach you how to resolve conflict resolution. But obviously you're not in the Bible because you're a fraud and you're fake and you don't really serve the Most High, not in spirit and in truth, but in hypocrisy. See, the truth of the matter is when I speak this truth, it's God Almighty speaking through me, which is rebuking him sharply. And those rebukes are burning his soul because he know that I'm speaking the truth. And what he's mostly afraid of is that his audience hears my videos and then they hold him accountable by saying, bro, you are way out of pocket. Way out of pocket. I'm watching Ringo's videos. He's breaking things down, and he's making me see exactly what you're doing, and I don't like it. So that being said, y'all, rate, comment, and subscribe. We're going to get up on out of here. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. We're going to do what I do. R.I.P. Lil Ronnie and his daughter. I don't know the daughter's name. Condolences to his family. And that's about it, fam. We're going to get up on out of here. Y'all stay safe. Ringo TV Reactions. We out of here. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.